This is Imperial Beach, San Diego, the most southwestern beach in the United States. My name is Ganey. I'm a student at MAAC Community Charter School in Chula Vista, California, but I've lived here my whole life and I've seen a lot of changes for the worse over the years, and environmental issues are very important to me and most of the people who choose to live in this community.
Historically, Imperial Beach has had issues. There's been the pollution problem from the Tijuana River. There's been, it's been a military town for a long time. It's had skinheads and lowriders and motorcycle gangs in the past. It's had a drug issue. So it has a reputation and a history of those things. Recently, in the recent past, the pollution problem has primarily been repaired because of holding ponds and a sewage treatment plant in the river, which has helped drastically.
The ocean provides so much for this community. It provides economic and recreational benefits that sustain our entire way of life down here in this beach. We are facing ecological challenges daily to keep our beaches clean and free of pollutants.
Pollution affect our community?
Well, I think here in the Imperial Beach community, one of the biggest factors is it kind of sets the tone of our community that we're a dirty beach and that people don't want to come here, and it kind of reflects negatively on the community. That was something that we just put up with, and you know, down here that we're almost, if you will, like dirty people, lower class or dirty people. I think it has a real negative effect is in our connection with San Diego, the greater San Diego.
I sometimes pick up around my house. It happens, you know, I live right across from the pier, so there were constantly people coming in to go fishing and use the ocean, and a lot of them leave the trash right where they parked. It's not very nice. On the day after the 4th of July, I saw my neighbor going around in a big circle, and she picked up a lot of trash. It was really pretty wonderful to see.
Our beaches here in the South County often face closure and toxic warnings. This beach was closed up to 3 days out of the week during the winter because of non-treated sewage and runoff pollution from the streets of both the United States and Mexico. We're making this video so we can make a difference and keep this beach free of pollutants.
County Health Department advises us that the water has a bacterial level in it, okay? A bacterial level, which this bacteria kind of coincides with fecal matter. Fecal matter is, you know, the type of stuff when we flush the toilet, it goes away. So they advise us when the bacteria levels are high. So what we do is we post signs that tell people to don't go in the water. We talk with people, we talk with parents, let them know the dangers that they could get sick. But we cannot physically remove anybody from the water or, you know, or bar them. We can tell them not to, we can let them know the dangers, but, you know, it's still a free country, thank God. And they can choose to still go out in the water. Where there is some debate these days is if we need to go out and rescue somebody in that, you know, fecal matter. They're talking about making it to where we can also cite them, because we're trying to say, hey, don't go in there because I don't want to have to go in there because we know it's bad. If you go out there and we need to save you, like, hey, you need to really wake up because you're not only jeopardizing yourself, you're starting to jeopardize us. So when the signs are up, it means that there's a high level of bacteria that causes sickness.
We talked with Paloma Aguirre, a U.S.-Mexican border coastal program manager at Wild Coast, and asked how young people like myself can help the environment and make a difference in our world.
There are many ways that young and old can get involved. There are basic actions that people can take, like participating in beach and river cleanups. They can do many activities in their daily lives, like recycling, basically conserving water, for example, not using excess electricity. This strand of shoreline is closed on average 58 to 60 days a year. In the past, it's been closed a lot longer. So there's been great, important steps that have taken place in the last 20 years. I think the importance is what's going to happen in 20 years. And if we really don't start working together, and by together I mean this local community, which is Imperial Beach, and the larger region, which is the San Diego-Tijuana border region, if we don't start working collaboratively binationally, our efforts may go nowhere, and in 20 years we may have the opposite. But I am very positive that that's not going to happen.
It only takes one person to change the world and to make a difference. This is what we're trying to do with this video. Down here in Imperial Beach, South San Diego, our environment needs help. Unlike many of the beaches in North County, the beaches down here are constantly facing environmental issues. Pollution and sewage runoff have caused beaches closures during the winter. The public sometimes is unwilling to throw away trash in the proper place, just adds to the problem. We only have one world, so let's make the best of it. Let's do our part and keep the beaches clean, and keep it a place where we can go have fun and enjoy the beautiful ocean. Thanks for watching.